Good morning, City. We have a bankruptcy alert, and all of our services are doomed, as are all of our things. We're not going to take the bailout, but we are going to take the emergency loan. We're going to take the 20K loan and see if we can do anything to bail it. We've still got the 60K one left. It's not looking good because, let's see. Let's get some of these guys back online. It's caught all of these things to the bone other than health. Okay, we're at 2 minus 3,000. Okay, we're losing 3K a day. All of the houses are going abandoned. Absolutely everywhere. And this may conclude our ultra hardcore game. Because I'm not really quite sure how to get out of this one. We certainly have problems with electricity, but I knew that. Losing 4K. Hang on. Whoa there, Nelly. I can't pause, but I can look and see where the hell this money is going to. If we chop all of these things off completely, taxes aren't high, but I honestly don't feel right in demanding taxes of any of these people at this point. Losing 4,000. Yeah, the cutting all of the services to the bone doesn't seem to have changed anything. Are those windmills turning more slowly since it's a... I'm not sure if that's how that works. Okay, we have serious issues with... I honestly have no idea what to do at this point. I mean, yes, all of the services are in terrible shape. I figured that part out yet. But I've cut them all to the bone. And I'm still losing 4,000 a day, which is rapidly going to go beyond the point where I can even take out another loan. There's nobody left here. Guess we can try... That was a cemetery, so that perhaps was not a great idea. We can try removing a lot of these places. These things that I just put in, I only just built those, and they went for naught. Clearly I was spending a lot on them. Hush. Hush, I'm trying to take radical measures here. Radical measures that are not likely to be very productive, honestly. bulldoze all these places and see whether it can bounce back in any kind of way with no expenses for... Look at them smiling as they bulldoze their roads. They must be daft. It's for your own good. Hush, 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 hush. So we've got this. We apparently have all of our... Is that really full? Apparently all of our bloody landfills are full. That doesn't bode well. Can't build another landfill. Don't think I can get any money back from tearing down any of these structures. Can't take that many of these things away. That is a two-way road. We will see whether we can... Hush, 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 hush. I'm going to see whether I've got everything cut to the brink. So I'm really a little puzzled as to what more I'm supposed to do to bring this budget down. What is my budget, anyhow? They want a lot of money for all of these power production things. A lot of money for the water and sewage. The policemen clearly are asking for a lot of money. I'm taking $2,000 in from these poor bastards of houses. Oh, the road expenses are high. The road expenses plus the electricity expenses are almost as much as the housing itself. What can we do? I know that we don't need all of this power. Hush. I can still afford a bulldozer, by God. And while I can afford a bulldozer, I'm going to use it. Don't need to run electricity over there. One way of getting rid of these wind turbines. How about our police stations? They're demanding all of this money, and honestly, we might as well go full Mad Max, right? Brink of bankruptcy? Seriously? Brink of bankruptcy? You're telling me this is the brink of bankruptcy? They're gaining small numbers of people somehow. I really couldn't begin to tell you how. Fire stations. Let's get rid of all the fire stations. How do these roads connect? I'm hesitant to try to run Okay, we're actually trying to produce 29 megawatts. That's alarming. Well, seeing as we're already so boned, it's going to be a long time before we can make another landfill. I'm telling you folks that right now. It's just not going to be a happy city. Only thing I can afford to do is bulldoze everything, so we'll continue doing that. Oh god, look at them building things in here. Tragic, really. Tragic. That was an interesting sound right there. Eh. I shall have to build another place to get over there, clearly. Okay, you're full. You can't be sending out garbage trucks. There are no garbage trucks left. Well, not much demand for residential or commercial. Oh dear. I got 2,000. I'm down to losing 900. That's something, right? We have electricity connecting to here, just barely. We have electricity connecting to here. There's electricity connecting to here, although not well. How about I get rid of a lot of these as well? Hush, hush, hush. I know things are bad. I figured that part out. We never polluted this area, so it can go back to a state of nature. Over to the electricity and back to the bulldozer. Hush. And we might as well not run people through here because there's nothing here to be run through at the moment. So they have to go the long way. Down to losing 710. That's one of the police stations. Goodbye, Mr. Police Station. Which means this area, too, will lose power. That's fine, we'll wipe it. Or actually, no, it's not that it was seeking police stations. There's really nothing here to be gained. Let's not do this. This probably means I won't be able to get rid of those, but I don't care at this point. Now we need to be able to cut through here, but nobody will ever need to go to my little hellhole again. This will cease to be a thing. We'll just have a few sad little places, and that's it. And this is all because I was trying to colonize this place in here. Should have left it alone. Alright, we're down to minus 17, minus 13. Brink of bankruptcy? Ha 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 ha. Minus 10. Okay, our electricity, this area can still be powered. Not that we really have much power for it, but it could conceivably still be powered. It can only produce 35 megawatts, or 33 megawatts, so that's what it's going to have to be. I can avoid cutting anything further. What else can we do? Dead people in the landfills. Suppose that's an appropriate spot. Alright, what more can we cut? We have water pumping capacity and sewage draining capacity. We could remove some of these devices. We'll demolish one of those, and we'll demolish one of these. There, now we're producing... we're starting to gain a little bit of money back. Okay. Now these are the shreds of the city as it remains. I don't think we need to worry about traffic for a while, honestly. It will be a long, long time before we can afford to purchase anything more. But we can demolish things that are too much, and we can go around bulldozing dead places and burnt places. Much like that. And of course it'll be a long time before anybody actually tries to build anything else. But this is what remains as far as this particular game goes, is since there is no money, all you can do is use the bulldozer. Funny. So it'll be a very long time before we can build any structures. of any kind. But bulldozing things, that we can do. It's the only thing we can do to make people happy. They can come to City Hall and go, please, will you bulldoze my neighbor? And I'll say, sure, that's the only thing I can do. I'll be happy to. And as you can see, make some of them happy. When I don't bulldoze them by mistake, that is. That makes them somewhat less happy. See, there's a happy face. And we're earning $13 a week. Make that $6 a week. $21 a week? Hush, hush, hush. We figured this part out already. So, at the 20-minute mark of, I'm not sure which episode this is, we can see that there is a path to rebuilding the city. And it involves going around and busily bulldozing everything while being able to do absolutely nothing else. Because even if we were to take out loans, we could only get $80,000, and we're $127,000 in the hole. So what we'll do is, oh, there's a bit of, yeah, clearly we don't need this. Or did we? No, we didn't. We will take this little crazy dirt road up to the ritzy part of town. Which one can't really call it ritzy anymore, but it was ritzy for a time. We'll look out over our amazing vistas. We will look at over the, we will go through the ground, apparently. Look out over our little hellhole over here. Down on the area that was our downfall and nemesis. Our folly. This very steep, very challenging map. And we'll say goodbye from this ill-fated Let's Play of ultra-hardcore City Skylines.